What's up, badass Blade and Soul Revolution fans? Today we're going to talk about secrets, secret chests, hidden paths within dungeons, secret chests within dungeons, secret bosses. We're going to talk about all that, and I'm going to go through each one of them. Now, every single dungeon inside of Blade and Soul Revolution that I have unlocked has a secret path or chest, and I'm going to show you guys how to find these and the paths for each of these, as well as these secret chests. As you can see right here on the screen, they do have hidden chests. They are golden chests that you have to find. If you look at the mini map right above here, underneath the events, you can see that there's a hidden chest. Now, to get to it does require some fancy work. You do have to get up high. You can see it up on the ledge up here, right there on the right. And to get to it, you do have to fly. Sometimes it's a little bit difficult. I was able to get to it pretty easily this time. But this is a hidden chest. Now, these hidden chests have the opportunity to give some really solid rewards. And every zone has a hidden secret chest, a golden treasure chest. Now, they pop up at random times. They do come across the screen saying the golden chest is on the map. They do show up on the mini-map. You have to find it on the mini-map, and then you have to get to it. Now, obviously, my reward there is pretty standard. It's nothing too fancy, but I did get that the other day, and it is pretty nice, so you can see that. They are obtainable. You do want to check them out if they do pop up on the map that you're on, or if you want to go around the various maps to try to find them, you can do that as well. They do have standard hidden chests as well. They're small. They're nothing too crazy. You can find those on the map as well. As far as dungeon hidden chests, the first dungeon here, Black Rim South Fleet, does have a hidden chest. It's not very hidden. It's pretty basic. You do have to run past the first boss right here. After you run past him, now these don't show up every time. It's not a guaranteed thing. They will show up on the mini-map if they are on your map that time. If they do show up, you can get to them. It's right there like I just showed you. It's pretty easy to get to. There's no secret path in Black Ram South Fleet like there is in the other maps. So on the other two maps, dungeons, there is secret paths that you have to use in order to get to the secret chest or just to avoid specific mobs. And I will show you that here in a moment. All right, so here we are in Tomb of the Exile. We just entered. I'm going to show you this from the beginning so that way you can see exactly how to get to it. So I'm going to show you killing some mobs here momentarily, and then we will show you how to get to the secret path. So in Tomb of the Exile, you do have to kill the first boss before you can skip to it. So I'm going to go ahead and speed this up so that way you guys can see that. All right, after you kill the first boss, it's very important that you pay attention here. If you auto-quest, it's going to take you to the right like the rest of my teammates right there. But you can also speed up and then jump and then glide, and you skip over the path and you come over here, and there's actually a hidden chest back here. And these hidden chests are supply chests. They're nothing crazy, but they're freebies, and they are hidden within each dungeon has these, just like in Black Rim South Fleet, which I showed you. And you also skip the mobs that my teammates are fighting down there, and you go right to the next boss, which is right here. So that's the secret path for Tomb of the Exile. Let's skip ahead and show you the secret path for the next dungeon. All right, so Forgotten Temple actually has a completely separate path to take, which I recommend. As you can see there, my teammates, if you auto-fight, are going to take you that path. If you go to the right away, you can actually drop down and skip all the mobs and go right to the boss fight, which is the important stuff. You don't want to have to kill all those mobs in between. So I advise you not to hit auto. Just go right to the right instead of to the left. You get the boss fight right away. This isn't the secret chest path. I will show you that in a second. But there is a couple different paths here within Forgotten Temple that you could take to avoid fighting mobs. So I'm going to stick with you guys during this part of the video to show you what that looks like, because if I don't, you're going to end up fighting a lot more mobs than is necessary, and you can skip a good portion of those mobs. So you got to kill the first boss here. All right, so after you kill the first boss, you're going to have two paths here. You're going to have the one to the right, which the teammates are going to, and then me and this guy right here. You got to speed up, jump, and then glide, and you will come over to this dummy. All this path does right here is it skips over mobs. It's not a secret path quite yet as far as a secret chest. And then you go right to the boss fight again. You skip all the mob killing, go right to a boss. We're going to speed this up and show you after this fight. All right, so we killed that boss. Now we're going to go ahead into the next scene here. And these mobs right here, these 2-3 guys, you can skip, just jump over them and then glide. And if you auto-quest, it's going to take you to the left right there. But if you just keep going straight, you can drop down in the chest. Again, these are sporadic when they appear. The chest will appear right here if there is a chest. I don't have one this time, so it doesn't show up, but if there is a chest, it will show up here. If you go to the left, right before you drop down there, you won't get the option for this chest. So that is the secret chest for the first 3 dungeons. That is all the locations and the secret paths for all those. There's one last secret thing I want to show you, and that is the secret boss. And sometimes these bosses, 90% of the time, these bosses don't appear. They only appear after you kill the final boss. So if you kill the final boss for all the dungeons, they have the opportunity to spawn for all the dungeons. After you kill that final boss, I did get my reward right here. So after you kill that, you can see here it says the secret boss will appear shortly. You have to wait. Don't exit the dungeon right away every time. Wait an extra 10 seconds, 15 seconds for the secret boss to appear. Like I said, 90% of the time he won't appear. Once out of every 10 times, you will get a secret boss with some extra goodies. So that shows you how to get the secret chest. Make sure you look for them. That shows you the secret locations for all of the maps, the Black Ram South Fleet, Tomb of the Exile, and Forgotten Temple, the secret chest locations, as well as the secret paths. And don't forget to hang around after each dungeon so you get your chance to fight the secret boss. Thank you guys for tuning in. That is everything for this video. I hope that helps you find out some extra goodies to get those extra rewards. But that covers everything. And with that being said, I will see you next time.